So, peace and blessings. This is Art and Hustle, Black Authors Matter, and today I am presenting Iesha Shaw. Nice to meet you, Miss Shaw.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Iesha, and nice to meet you all. And I'd like to say thank you for having me.
Hey, it is an honor to be able to share authors is a privilege to me. I'm an author myself, but one thing I learned is that back in the day they used to have a saying: if you want to keep something from a black person, put it in a book. Well, in this day and time, there's so many of us who have become authors that I can promise you, our ancestors probably smiling right now. But what we get to do is share our stories and share the material that God has given us. So, if you will, let them know about who you are and share your books.
Hello, my name is Iesha. I am an author, and I write little kids, and then I write grown folks books. I write books about children for children, and I write books for adults. Just for you all to know what my adult books are, my children's books are, I write books like Bad Family Thanksgiving, Bad Family Christmas, Bad Family Vacation, and stuff like I write books like this. The Bad Family Christmas. I write books that yes you can, and I'm trying to make young black girls think yes you can be somebody, but even though you're a black girl or you're a white girl, you can still be somebody. I wrote that book that yes you can be somebody. My next book I wrote is like Bad Family, put vacation, like we go on vacation and we have a good thing, a good fun. And I wrote books like Bad Family Thanksgiving, Halloween, Bad Family Christmas too. It's in this series right here, Bad Family Halloween. So I have Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all those books at the same time. I wrote these books because as a child growing up, me and my sister, my daddy, his nickname is called Short Bear and Bear. So when they seen us coming, they said they go them cubs coming. So they call us the cubs, because our daddy nickname is Bear. So we got used to the nickname. I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna write a book about the Bass family, since they want to see us at the Cubs. So that's what made me came out with the idea. And the next book I wrote a book about Kool-Aid and the kids. Kool-Aid is the player from University of Alabama who played. I wrote a book on him spending time with the kids, and how I got to that. I asked him. He said, and that's how I ended up writing the book about him, Kool-Aid and the kids. My next book I wrote about is But here I wrote about mother and daughter relationship book, and this book called My Mother as My Role Model, who is a LeBron James and Cam Newton. And the reason why I came up with this book is because my mother, she's a LeBron James, Cam Newton big fan. Okay, that's why I put them on the book. Don't call the house is LeBron James, Cam Newton. She gonna say, yeah, she ain't paying no attention when they okay? Forget about it, okay? And my next book I wrote is about teaching kids. I wrote a book about teaching kids, teaching beyond chalkboard. This is my very first book I put out. I wrote about teaching, and I wrote about teachers. I had to get them, just motivated, just something to help them throughout the day. You have a bad day, something like that. You can just read this book and help do it. Now, it ain't just for teachers; it's for parents too, and parents who need help and stuff like that in early childhood. And the reason why I wrote this book because that's what my fear is. I went to school to be an early childhood teacher, and that's what I went to school for. So I wrote a book about the early childhood fear. That's what I wrote a book about too. My next book I wrote about was Asian wisdom. Asian wisdom book I wrote about older people like my mother and my father was close by Asian wisdom with the close Asian with cousin elder people was close by Dr. Martin Luther King. I wrote this book because I want young people to know what the true meaning behind the things that older people say. You know what I mean? Like this, when they say you make your bed hard, you gonna sleep in it.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote on things like what the true meaning behind it, what they really mean, what they really saying. So I just took the things like they stuff like you can't teach somebody this right here. You can't make them, do something
You
they don't
took
want to do.
you took
She said,
old
"Oh, dog,
sayings, broke
dog."
them down.
I broke them down. That's it. That's what I did. I took the old thing and I broke them down, and I used some of the quote of Dr. Martin Luther King, and I put it in here too, along with the thing what I broke down for them.
So
My next,
before we
my
go a
next,
little along, before we go too far, how many? You say you have wrote how many books?
I wrote with it 20, almost 18 to 20 books.
And how long have you been writing for?
I've been writing books. Was all right. Well, where to start me writing books was here book right here. My sister was killed and murdered by her husband. Okay,
Mm.
so when my sister got killed and murdered by her husband, I said, you know what? I'm gonna write a book about tell the woman if you're in an abuse relationship, abuse marriage, get out of it. You know what I mean? Because I tell anybody to get that phone ring, your family member dead is one thing, but get that phone ring to know that they dead and somebody took their life, it hit a whole different story. Somebody dying for a heart attack or sickness one thing, but you get the phone ring, somebody took their life, it hit a total different. So that's what kind of got me to it. I want to teach women if you're in an abuse relationship, abuse marriage, get out of it. So this what here this book what I wrote about my sister broke into the
And it's from your standpoint, not the standpoint, not of what happened, but how you felt.
it's really about what happened.
Okay.
What's caused it, what's really happened. It's a book about her life and what's really happened. Okay.
Tell me a little bit about her. Tell me something great about her.
She was crucified. She loved the Lord. She liked to go to church, and she did, you know, things that her heart and like she helped people. If they needed help. Some people like some people you got to get things, but they don't mind handing you things. Some people would just do it.
Thank you for
Yes,
writing
and
that book.
she was a sweet loving lady. And just in case you want to know what my other books about, my other book I can talk about all of them at once. At one time, I wrote a book on Patty Bell. I wrote a book on Jay-Z.
Hmm.
I wrote a book on Tupac.
Just from
I wrote
your thoughts about them, or their music, or
that's why I'm gonna let you see, look at all of them.
okay.
I wrote a book on Mary J. Blind. I wrote a book on Biggie. I wrote a book on Betty White. I wrote a book on Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote a book on Kevin Gates.
Okay.
Okay. See, the reason why I wrote a book on them because I want to people. I wrote a book about their music. You know me, the music. Like I didn't write the to make back there. Now I tried to let people see what they really trying to say in their music. Like Tupac was saying, "Dear Mother," he was saying, I would try to break down what the true meaning behind of the music. If some people look at the negative side of music, negative side of music. Yes, rap music, we understand it has campaigns in it, but you got to get the literature and you got to listen to the message, what they trying to let out. So what I do is I get a song and I write back the message, what he really mean. You
From
know
your
what I mean?
standpoint.
Yeah, like she said, when they're looking for a father, and the father he was gone. Yeah, why? He's saying, hey, he was looking for that father love. Even though the man that he said they sold drugs, they sold young brother love. But why? Because the love he was trying to get in the father, he got it in the what? In the street. So I try to explain to them directly what he was saying in the music. That's what I try to do. Just break it down. Just let you know everything now have a it's not always bad side. Some things you just gotta listen to the message, and just confess it. And the way you see it, that's up to you. But I just wrote about how I think and how the message what I get from you.
thank you for writing every book that you wrote.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
as me and you was just speaking about before we got on here, there are many people who actually want to write something, but they never take the time to put the discipline in to just put pen to paper. And you have wrote over 20, well, 18 to 20 something books, and that's phenomenal. Me, I'm just on my second one. Matter of fact, I guess you could say I got another one that I wrote, and I'm doing a comic book. But just to see the mind state of a person decide to commit to the thoughts and the things that goes through your mind, I appreciate you.
Yes,
This is the
sir.
reason why Black authors matter, because
Yes, sir.
we can address things or share with things from our point of view, and you have done that. I thank you for the book that you wrote about your sister. It meant
Yes,
a lot.
sir. Yes, sir.
If you could tell anybody anything, words of wisdom, what would it be?
Um, pray.
Say it
Seek
again.
God first. Pray and seek God first because without Him, you can't do nothing.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You got to, and then you got to work harder. If you want anything, you got to go out there and get it. You know, if you wait till somebody give it to you, then it's not chance up. But you got to some things you have to wait on patience, but some things you have to go out there and get in your life. And then I said, as you got to work hard, and then you got to listen, listen. We as young generation, when we young, in 20s, 18s, in the teenage stage, we don't want nobody to tell us nothing without have been through it. But you got to learn just to listen. But sometimes it takes some of us some time to learn it. But yes,
If you will, let the people know where they can find your book, whether it's on Amazon, wherever. Give them your website. Let them know where they can find it, your Instagram, so then they may be able to reach back out to you if they want to purchase your book. Please share that information.
yes, sir. If you want to reach out to me, I'm on Facebook. They look up Iesha. I got my picture on there. And then on top of that, if you want my book, you can go to Amazon.com and type in my name, Aisha Shaw, and then my page. You can click on my page and hop up, and you can click on whatever book you want because all of them is on my page. Then on top of that, you can go to Walmart and go to Book and Auburn, Book of Meaning. They sell my books too. But whatever you want to do, they sell them too. But you can go on Amazon, you can type in my name, you can go to Book and Meaning, Walmart. They sell my books too. They online and just do what you can online and whatever, however you want. You can have ship it to mail to you, however way. But they are online and website and everywhere else.
Thank you, Ms. Shaw, for joining me. And
And
this
store
is,
too.
and I appreciate it. It's been an honor. And I pray that from doing this, somebody reach out to you and get your book because hey, they are worth having because God gave you the idea to present them. So this is Art and Hustle. Black authors matter. And remember this, Miss Shaw, you matter.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Blessings.
Thank you.